challenge. I have built an interactive behavioral success analysis dashboard to analyze Zerve's user event data and identify behaviors that predict long-term platform success. This system processes raw event logs, that is the data sets, and transforms them into user level behavioral matrices and evaluates users across 5 success dimensions such as retention, workflow complexity, reproducibility, upgrade behavior, and collaboration. Now let us go deep into the further workings of this challenge. So initially I have done a basic workings as a groundwork for this challenge. In this, the challenge problem statement is which user behaviors and workflow are most predictive for long-term success. When coming into long-term success, not only a single user behavior and a workflow will define success. So as of now, I have worked on 5 success factors such as user retention, which means how much of time do the user use in the application, upgrade behavior, like whether they get converted into paid application or they pay for the credits. And then it's workflow depths, where they use complex pipelines such as tools and kind of applications what they run in this. Reproducibility is like how the user rerun the notebooks and automates workflow, like using SDKs. And collaboration is like when they use shared canvas. So I think all these 5 are the primary keys or the key parametric indices we can consider for using this application to find the long-term success. And coming into the data set, it has about 4 lakhs of ideal datas, which may have multiple entries also, similar multiple entries. And these parameters I have worked on and selected some of the initial parameters for further. I'll be explaining it in the next page. So yeah, classification of the data set and parameters. The first one is category 1 to category 6. So I have divided the data sets into 6 categories: user identification, event information, session data, and user engagement matrices, environment information, and location data. In this, not all can be considered. So the thing is, user identification, session data, and engagement matrices will be the primary data for consideration. And these are the parameters can be taken into account. Yeah, behavioral features can be considered in this way. So total events per user, number of sessions, active days for retention, total used contents for reproducibility, total credits used for conversion can be found. Coming into success factor, I have a simple example here, which is active days plus, that is, and total events plus sessions, which will give a long-term success defining the user. So that's also under consideration. Yeah, coming into the Zerve side, initially I loaded all the data, like the raw data given during the problem statement. So that is done. And in this data, I have divided the success for foundation success materials into two, which is a tier 1 and tier 2. So tier 1 is foundation matrix and tier 2 is expansion matrix. Under tier 1, it is reproducibility, user retention, and workflow depth. And expansion matrix, upgrade behavior, and collaboration. So here I have given some percentage to indicate the weightage of values to be considered while comparing the data sets. I have made a small work here, like workings here. Okay. In data set segregation, not all 107 columns, that is 107 parameters, can be considered as a single. So that is divided into temporal, behavioral, categorical, identity, and numerical. I'll show it on how we work. So okay, now we will go into the Zerve's platform. Before that, I have a small presentation. Okay, here in this presentation, it is the number of weightage what I have given to the frameworks, that is the foundational framework, and each foundational framework has their own mathematical formulas for calculating their workflow efficiency. And coming into the success score depends upon the percentage and their total value defining the success score. Coming here, the success score give you an absolute correlation with the Pearson correlation coefficient, where the churned users means the user who simply comes and visit, casual users who comes and use for a very long time, a very short time, active users they come use for a small time, and the power user is like they come and they return. So based on this we have worked these graphs. I have pie chart and graph I have derived from the Zerve application. In this, one time user is less than the returning user, so which gives a high retention value, which is a success score. Okay. Now for the Zerve success prediction, I have worked on this, so I have uploaded the data. Then the data is divided into temporal behavioral values. So we can see it is temporal 20, 40 and 22 as we have mentioned here. So this is also done from our side. Okay. And to the next thing is like the success dimension mapping. In this foundational dimension, it is again retention, upgrade frequency, workflow depth, and followed by reproducibility also. Okay. Now I have given some more workings in this area, where we have also calculated the entire details for training the application. In this application we have created a Streamlit application. Let us open that, and this has been hosted in Zerve Cloud here. Okay. This is the behavioral success analysis, where we can upload the data and find all the details to find the success score. So here in the initial stage I have derived some of the details, such as data sets from the huge data given in the problem statement. Okay. Now I am uploading a data here. Okay. On analyzing, we can find the total users and the values here. So for consideration, I am immediately uploading another data to see the difference. So let me upload another data. Okay. Okay. So based on this only, we are creating the success score. When we go into each and everything, there will be a detailed explanation about retention, upgrade credits, workflow depths, and others also have their own values. And coming into justification, which gives a proper detail of power user is 28.6 of the base 4 users, which is a high success rate. So for this, on considering the retention, upgrade credits, workflow depths, reproducibility and collaboration, if they have a huge amount of success score and a power user, which means they get an proper long term success. So this is what we have derived in this here too. So on considering all the five success dimension, we define the behavior workflows or the permanent long term success for Zerve. Thank you.